Hello there, and thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. What I'm going to be doing today is sharing my lunch with you. It's a low-sodium vegetable pasta, and it's essentially my go-to lunch. And this is my first cooking/recipe video, so please bear with me because I'm going to try to make it as simple and digestible as possible. I hope you enjoy. Now here's pretty much everything that's going to be going into our lunch today. We have diced onions, sweet peppers, tomatoes, garlic, and broccoli there on the cutting board. Then we have a piece of Ezekiel 4:9 low-sodium bread, which will be turned into garlic toast here in a minute. And we also have a 1/4 cup of almonds. Next, we have Simply Nature brown rice and quinoa pasta, but any pasta will do, really. And I'll use about a cup of that pasta. We also have the Hunt's no salt added tomato sauce, which I'll use about a 1/4 cup of. And we also have coconut oil for cooking. Lastly, for spices, we have black pepper, garlic powder, oregano, paprika, and I will add some red chili flakes here at the end. And here we have the onions, peppers, garlic, tomatoes, and almonds, all sauteing in the pan along with the spices. And once they soften up and blend their flavors in the pan, then I'll add my tomato sauce. And I'll also add about 1/8 cup of apple cider vinegar to the tomato sauce. One, just because I like the kick, and also because it thins out the sauce a little bit. And in the meantime, I have water heating up for the pasta. And of course, just a little tip, I do not recommend salting the pasta water. And then once the water starts to boil and I add the pasta, then I'll go ahead and add the broccoli to the pan and let it cook in the sauce for a few minutes. And thankfully, this brand of pasta only needs like 2 to 3 minutes of boiling to be ready. And I think that's a perfect amount of time to get the broccoli in a good spot where it still has some crunch, but it's absorbed the flavors that are in the pan. And if the sauce starts to thicken, then I'll add about 1/2 cup of pasta water, just a little bit here and there, just whatever's necessary to keep the sauce at the consistency that I prefer. And here's our end result. Now that garlic toast is just toasted bread with some oil, garlic powder, and oregano. And it's actually really good, like even according to people I know who've eaten it and they don't eat a low-sodium diet. And it's just funny because it's so simple, but it's actually really good. And again, this is my go-to lunch. And honestly, the things that I hope that you take away from this is just that it's possible to have a great tasting pasta lunch on a low-sodium diet. Like, low-sodium diet doesn't equal bland, and it doesn't equal misery. Low-sodium diet equals flavor. And I'll add the sodium up and post it in the description. But like, just to look at it, I doubt that there's more than 50 milligrams of sodium in this whole meal. And again, it's just the little things like unsalted almonds, no salt added tomato sauce, low-sodium bread, even not salting the pasta water. Honestly, these little things are changes worth making. And again, you'll still get great tasting meals. You really will. So that's what I wanted to show you today. And you can take this idea and run with it however you please. I'll go ahead and post just a description of the recipe and how I cooked it and everything in the description of this video, along with the sodium content. Otherwise, I hope you found it a blessing in Jesus' name, and I hope you found it appetizing, and I hope it was inspiring to you to just help you and invigorate your mind about what you'd like to make for your low-sodium diet needs. Thank you very much once again, and may God bless you in His Son's holy name. Take care.